the world's most frustrating class ever. I was in there for half an hour over time. No, it ended at 8:20. I was in there for 10 minutes over time. That was such nonsense. Such nonsense. It's not even like he had a whole lot to say. He just can't get the fucking words out of his mouth. This is a complaint. This is a complaint that you do not care about. Let's play a fucking video game. Play a fucking video game, huh? Hold on. Couldn't see my mouse. Play a fucking video game and hope I get over it. Very frustrating, but hopefully my hands will not be melting today, so we can get this all out of the way. What's the next goal? Ask around about Ruby in the village. Determine where this shot came from. How do I get to that island? They're talking some bullshit about an island. I can't get there from here. Policeman cloak. Washerwoman. Suggestion. Titus Hardy. Didn't I already get Titus? The mirror. The medicine cabinet. Kim Kitsuragi. Physical instrument challenging. Which one's being passed? Which one's... Okay, let's just freak out then, I guess. We gotta check the boardwalk, and we've gotta check the island. How do I get to the island? You may be asking. Foolishly, you may be asking, how do I get to the island? The answer will come, okay? Kim? How do I get to the island?
Yes?
Nothing. He doesn't fucking know. I'm running out of ideas of, like, where else to look to. I'm just gonna ask a couple more villagers. Maybe a couple more villagers would talk to me. I'm kind of sick of talking to Titus Hardy about everything. Just, like, stat checking him. I think that there may have been, like, an opportunity for me to just kind of talk to them. Alright, let's chat with some villagers. Yeah! Woohoo! Woo! 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 I have to get myself hyped because these are probably the most boring people on the planet. Hey guys. Hey gang, have you seen a redhead? Have you seen a redhead at all? Hold on. They're hard to click on.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him.
Have you seen any bad people around?
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
Then
might.
we're definitely doing it.
Alright, fuck it. Ah, rats. So hard to click on her. Hey.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Blind air.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
I did seem to have forgotten. Oh, because you're blind, right?
He's a sharp one.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just needed to help her come out.
No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself. Like a raven plucking at the window glass.
You know something, but you decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, man. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Goodbye, I'm off. I should look around my shack? The shack that I have? Yes. The secret floorboard.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others.
How did I see this? Am I some sort of detective?
The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
I'm gonna move the board aside.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
A gun? So she's beside
You
his
stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper.
What is
A
it?
small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own Villiers pistol, for example.
A bullet. Interesting.
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with.
I have a gun, and now I have a bullet.
It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
Oh, rats. No, don't be ready to fight some cops. I'm a nice guy. Should look in this mirror.
Hangs on the wall. You see the... On the table, you see a bowl of...
Ah. Oh, let's talk to this bed.
The
What's
bed
up?
is comforting.
Kim, guess what I found?
Yes?
A bullet. Let's go ask her. Let's ask this woman first. Excuse me, woman.
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I gotta talk to drunks next.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What's with you and the waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me.
The waves? But you're net women.
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Let's buy a motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation. Very conceptual.
An installation. Us poor people are stupid and don't get installations. All I see is a heap of trash. This actually calls for a funeral, I think.
I'm actually in the middle of a murder investigation right now. Can't do that.
Police business. I understand. Anything I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Oh,
For a suspect who might have stayed in the neighborhood.
okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
I don't believe that at all.
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again.
Paranoid mental images? Tell me she's lying, paranoid mental images.
Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
No.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Be seeing you. She doesn't know shit. But hold on. Hold on, maybe this guy knows something about islands. Hey man.
I'll just keep the Corder Lacey in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Joyce?
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, detectives. It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
Why are you
What
over
brings
here?
you here, madame?
Nothing really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
Maybe there's another boat in her spot that I can use to get to that island.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Have you been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the Cordelate red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
White. Okay.
What is this? Destruction of property, hooliganism, elder abuse, and who is this scamp anyway?
Who's this scamp? Want me to look into it?
No need. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent.
How do you like it here?
How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there? I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
They're gonna kill you out here, huh?
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
And we are always stopping murders.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Yes!
Real men. Real politics. Real thoughts in your head.
You're right to be scared. This is all your fault.
Maybe. Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This island?
No. The Insulindian Isola.
No, you haven't told me how they found it.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
Oblivion? That's so me.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place.
To be poor in a fishing village, of course.
Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Tell me something else then.
Of course. I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. How can I help you at this juncture? Well, good.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Man, this whole thing is a takeover.
A takeover?
Yes, it's not a strike. You're being let in because there's no talking to negotiate. The union is taking the terminal.
If they're taking it,
Like a cancer of the blood, metastasizing.
Hopefully she'll give you some actual information with this.
then we're talking about a war. Evrart needs to let me into the harbor at once. We need to talk about this.
He's ready for a war. They all are.
They most certainly are not. Crenel has 1,000 men on their payroll. The next batch will be a platoon of 20 men and a gunship.
I've seen the Union's forces. They are better organized than these mercenaries. They also have the support of the people of Revachol West. It will take more than Crenel to wipe them out. Wild Pines will need to send more and better equipped men. Make no mistake, ma'am. I am sure you have the money. The question is, how many years and how many lives are you willing to sacrifice?
What do you suggest I do?
I wish there was a disco option.
I'm afraid we won't disco our way out of this one.
The workers should have the harbor.
Do you think it's within my authority to give it to them? Do you think I can control the board and the shell-shocked mercenaries they've sent?
So what are you gonna do?
What will I do?
Her arms fall to her sides. Her spine relaxes.
Did I ever tell you how they discovered this Isola? During our reality lowdown?
No, ma'am. You said you would. One day.
It may be the only break we've ever caught as a species. The last one for 400 years.
Why?
The nations who colonized this Isola called theirs Muindi, the world. It was all they knew. All they thought would be. That there would be something more was a gamble, akin to another world, or life after death. The Pale was thought to be impregnable, perpetual. Irene la Navigateur, the Queen of Suren, sent 8 expeditions, one after the other, into the mass at the edge of the world. 5 of the crews did not return. 2 did, but had lost their minds.
8? Is that a normal number?
It was anything but normal. There was no precedent. People thought she was punishing the admirals, or had gone mad, or both. Until after years of trial and error, and the development of a strict, psychological regime imitating the creation process of poetry.
Called Volta do Mar, or Return from the Sea.
Thank you, conceptualization. Called Volta de Mar, or Return from the Sea,
The
I
8th
imagine.
expedition returned sane and intact. They told of a new continent of matter. They told the Queen and her counselor, Dolores Day, that the Pale had begun to condense, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute.
It kind of feels like she was supposed to be here a little bit sooner. Actually, not a little, significantly sooner than she did.
Slowly
It's Friday
raining
already.
down until it formed a vast ocean.
This ocean?
The phenomenon has never again been encountered. For a time, the crew thought they were experiencing a hallucination. The mass hand proclaimed, Lancielinde, Lancielinde, the signal to wake up. But they could not. They were sane and conscious, as islands began to appear on the horizon. There are 78,000 uninhabited islands in the Insulindian archipelago, officer. The freckled face of God.
Wow.
You've thought it a million times.
After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again.
A total shift in
That's 'cause I'm
human
a poet. I said that
comprehension of
before.
reality. On the second day, a great skua was shot down above the flagship Lizargique. The bird was preserved and brought back, along with pollen.
Pollen.
4 years later, the Queen's counselor was proclaimed Her Innocence Dolores Day, the elected world spirit. The age of humanism, internationalism, and parliamentary rule followed. We were high
Leaving us here?
on Caillou, the Pebble, the largest of the fertile, uninhabited islands of the northeast Insulindian archipelago. 4 centuries and 2 revolutions later,
Wow. The Great School was the first bird they saw.
the first living, autonomous organism. Proof of reality. It's the symbol of Insulinde, detective. The coat of arms of the suzerain and the wings on the crest of the commune.
And this was the last break we got?
The nations of Mundi proceeded to discover 5 more Isolae. Or they discovered us. All in the rush of the great inter-Islary reconnection. But these others weren't uninhabited. We had to kill people there. Wipe out indigenous populations. Gunboat economies. Or they came to do the same for us. Or had done to each other. But here, there was no one but the skua, the Liliat Sea, and the Blood Beach, and the River Esperance. It was the new world. The Mondials used it to amass the greatest concentration of wealth mankind has ever seen. Revachol, the suzerain,
What happened?
revolution, poverty, and the mercurial rise of capitalism.
It's raining.
It is. Soon it will be spring and everything will blossom.
What if I stopped talking to her before it was raining? What if it was snowing?
The gangs will run wild, jacking motor carriages, ferrying amphetamines through Coal City. Spring is tough in Revachol.
What'll you do?
I will take your advice, Lieutenant Jeffreta. I will surrender Terminal B to the Union.
I thought it was done within your means.
She puts her hand in the rain. She's silent for a second.
We will see.
Ma'am, this may well unravel property law this side of the river. If that occurs, we may never see the end of this kind of confrontation. The next time there will be 2 strikes, then 4, then 100.
What happens will happen. The age of capital has only begun. I will talk to my employers in person. We will amputate and cauterize Martinez. If you handle the situation on the ground.
You generally avoid that term with your employers.
There are no employers. She's a member of the board. Probably a partner.
You are the Wild Pines. There are no employers.
You are the citizens' militia. There are no superiors.
I am.
You're wrong, detective. And next time, you should confer with those superiors before you go setting events in motion.
Fuck you, Kim. I'm Lieutenant Double your freighter. That means not only am I promoted above my superior, I'm promoted above that guy too. I am superior to whoever is superior to me.
Events are already in motion. Whether your actions accelerated or momentarily retarded their progress, even the lieutenant cannot really say.
I answer for my own actions. I don't hide behind some faceless organization.
Here I am. I am the face, and I'm here to answer. Rejoice Layton.
You going now?
Yes, Mr. Clare has a 2-month head start. I can't let it grow any bigger. And I've exhausted all my options from here.
Understood.
Keep the peace, and I will keep my end of the bargain.
How far along is Cronell's investigation?
The confrontation is imminent. They have followed in your footsteps. As your investigation reaches a climax, so does theirs. They are your shadow. Arm yourselves. Armor yourselves. Protect their targets. Violence may be unavoidable, but we can limit the casualties.
When will they make their move? Where?
Soon. I do not know precisely. They have cut off all communication, you see. They know I've been feeding you information. One last thing, Lieutenant Dubois. I've given the matter much thought and come to this conclusion. You're not an amnesiac. You're insane.
No.
I know, because I too am insane. I just hide my illness better. And I'm rich.
Isn't everybody a little insane?
No, Detective. No one's as insane as you.
No one's as insane as me. Awesome.
Don't worry, madame. I am very sane.
You're overradiated?
I'm overexposed, baby. My travels take me through the Pale dozens of times a year. I've got the longing. And I've got it bad.
How do you keep your shit together?
The same strict psychological regimen the 8th Admiral developed when he crossed the Pale and discovered this Isola. The Volta do Mar. It's used by inter-Islary travelers and other troubled souls, even to this day.
You could use a little of it yourself.
Good boy. Rejoice, Layton.
Watch out for yourselves. They will strike soon.
The lieutenant watches her boat grow smaller on the bay. Its white sails fluttering with worry in his eyes. He does not know if it was the right thing to do, but he doesn't say anything. You wonder what Everard has to say about this.
It's probably the right thing to do. Let's see if we can get Kim to think it's really sexy. The Insulindian miracle, huh? We need the Inland Empire clothes. We have a couple of them, but not enough. I need to be all Inland Empire. Well, then I guess this is as good as it gets. Kim?
Yes?
Shit. Let's hope.
What if you did it?
Did what? The hanged man?
Yes, you killed him. And then, as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory. Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing. And you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it. Are you sure you would have the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape.
Kim, I think I may be the murderer. I killed the man and then tricked myself into forgetting about it.
And what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest feels hollow, like I did something terrible.
That is a common side effect of overindulgence. It will pass.
So you're saying I didn't kill him, but Kim, it turned out that I was the one racing around town in my motor carriage.
The victim wasn't run over by a drunk driver. So, while I can't condone your driving habits, the cases remain unrelated. Look, it's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit in a crime until the perpetrator is identified and apprehended, especially when the investigation is dragging. So, let's get back to it, shall we?
You got it, yeah. Let's go confront this other old woman about lying to you. Liar.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why is there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
Bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
What was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability.
You
I'm
said
sure we have a
she
few.
left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the Lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Kim, she must have heard your Kanema.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else there?
No,
The truth, sire.
Thank you, Drama. What is it? What is she like, Ruby?
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
She could probably parse your accent.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cross a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Aye. Do tell.
It's an exit plan.
Exit from what?
This.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
She really believes that.
I heard she was a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witnessed that kind of behavior?
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset.
The sun sets for everyone.
The sun does that for everyone.
She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself, the way some people do.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieux she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
I am. Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
Well, she left on Monday. And I was running around here drunk Thursday, so
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
she might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I've been here for longer
I
than a week.
wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Are you sure you shouldn't go somewhere more pleasant and less wet?
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you to find her. Better for you to stay here, get a nice cozy fire going in the heater.
The failed electric neuron. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
More questions?
What
over
more
there?
do you...
Yep,
Yes.
yep, goodbye, I'm
One
off.
thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
Yeah?
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
She's a good murderer, to my understanding. Ah, failed electrical sign. I knew I've been looking at that sign as close as I can. But they just won't give it to me. They won't give me the secret of that sign. I knew there was something about it. Hey there, you lying fucking posers. These two are probably married to her.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
R&D. There. Just up closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms.
All these dark
Feld
rooms.
Electrical. You only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big.
I talked to
There's
this
something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
man. Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Kim, we've been all over the place here already.
Why single out this one building?
Listen to the wind.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
She could be anywhere. How did we find her?
Or do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least.
It wasn't
And
wild.
then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind, the city. Whatever you thought would happen did not. And now you're just standing there in the pale of the morning with your hands fallen to your side.
What am I missing?
Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas?
It might
A
be.
prayer of sorts. To Revachol.
And if that fails, if we don't find her,
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold.
I already searched it inside the church. Was it a mural? Ask the wind again.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing. from
I've been all over
eyes
this fucking
below,
coast. Don't
like that of a woman emptying her
tempt me.
lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it, in
Where'd it
through
go?
the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What's happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
Oh, we've looked everywhere else.
Right. How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
It's true. How old am I? Still got an hour and a half to look to that. Let's try climbing this shit.
A rusty ladder leads.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Says the
The
situation.
distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, The first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
190. I'm a giant.
Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder.
I'm getting inside this fucking building.
Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? If I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Teleportation is a thing. Just needs a bit of concentration.
Okay, let's say teleportation is a thing. Wouldn't you need some kind of scientific apparatus to create a teleportation field? You can't just do it without apparatus.
What are they talking about?
Teleportation, Mikhail. It's generally thought impossible.
It won't hurt to
Oh
try.
yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Teleport to the roof.
On second thought,
Why?
because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks and nothing is happening.
Do you know where I could get that teleportation apparatus?
Teleportation apparatus? I don't remember mentioning anything about teleportation apparatus. Please, don't try to climb the building. We'll get in another way.
He did. He totally said something about the apparatus. God damn it.
Not ready to do this yet. Hey guys, do you know how to teleport to the roof?
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Do you have any advice on how to climb that ladder?
How to climb that ladder, you see? I do know that Lomantangs used sticks to climb battlements. There's even a special technique for that.
Do you have the sticks with you?
No, I'm just speculating theoretically here. Of course, there's also the method ancient Ilmarans used to get into the huts of their enemies.
How do they do
If I'm
that?
not mistaken, then it involved months of following a very rigid exercise regimen. No, years.
But I don't have years to spare.
In this case, I suggest looking into the Zeolite Invisibles class. The word refers to their remarkable ability to traverse any environment in the most efficient way possible. There's this excellent investigative piece of journalism by...
Do you have any practical advice?
Yes, I have. There was this one time where I...
Oh no. You've made El Bigo Mistako. He's going to go on for... Mark my words. All of this somehow ties into the history of Occidental financial markets.
Do you have any alternative ways into the building?
Alternative? I don't even have a mainstream way in, I'm afraid, although... There's a sewage pipe there. Maybe that does something? Sorry, I can't help more.
Oh, a sewage pipe. I didn't even realize this thing was here. Probably because I've been pressing tab the whole time, and it won't let me in. Hello, sewage pipe.
Pipe. A building like this must have multiple doors serving various functions. Perhaps a basement access.
Come closer and look in.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
What's in
A
there?
thin layer of snow gleams inside the pipe.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side.
And
And nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
could we get into the Fell building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health.
You don't like doing anything, Kim.
However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
He means the pipe must be coming from somewhere in the building.
And it's right here. A maintenance door.
A
Oh
maintenance
yeah.
door.
Big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it. You and the lieutenant lean all your weight.
Let's take a breather and try this again later. It's very tough.
Rats. Well, what entrance can I take using logic? Slit in the concrete, indicating a sewer. Maybe I can call inside the building. sort of thoughts am I having here? Let's check out the bunker. Where's the bunker, you ask? I asked the same question. I want up on that roof. I've been wanting to get into that building for a while now. And the bunker's up this way. Let's find the bunker, Kim. Yeah. Alright. Red check. Only gotta do this once.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the...
Let's see if I can up my interfacing any further. Yeah, these are better for interfacing. Perception, logic, drama, the savoir-faire. I actually have some savoir-faire increasers, but do I have anything that improves my physical instrument? I could. Oh dear, I'm transparent, and we're looking at Kim's back. I wasn't putting on all my big boy clothes. I could have put on the. Okay, level up physical
An
instrument.
old door,
All right,
worn by
red
elements.
check.
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Oh, the door's shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We can get into like everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
That's who I am. That's who we are.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next guy. But this one is simply beyond repair, and we don't have the resources needed to open it. Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors in general. They are, after all, fundamental to your life. Perhaps something useful will come from this.
I'll conceptualize it, yes. We can level up physical instrument and be possible. I want to talk to Everard first. We're going to talk to Everard, figure out what we need to level up, and then we'll come back here and probably punch this door down. Because we're insane super cops. I also need to get really good at dancing. I'll get really good at dancing if I can become a super cop otherwise. I could also get really good at, I think I'm almost there to like go on a date with this woman. We'll gear up for it. We'll gear up for it. Next time. She won't be able to resist my charm. I wish I had the expression still. Expression would do wonders here. But since we don't have the expression, the best we can do is run to Everard. Everard! Everard! Everard, I need help getting onto an island, Everard. Everard, we've solved the problem of the Union. We've answered the Union question, as the kids say. Hello. We've made friends, we made enemies. It's kind of wrapping up now. I think Friday is going to be the day. Ooh, chills. You hear that? It's Measurehead. I should be able to rhetoric that door now, I think. I've got some seriously good suggestion powers. Let's check the door again. Come on. While we're here, we've got to rhetoric this door every time. Every time we're here, we got to rhetoric the door. Okay, let's see if it's rhetoric or contextualization or what.
You're back before the cargo container.
Inventory. Where are my rhetoric clothes? Rhetoric. 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 Ah, that's a negative rhetoric. 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 Wait, hold on. Up here is rhetoric. Nothing. What? Nothing? White polo shirt? Any other rhetorical type shit? Alright. Let's roll again.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Open door.
And as it's all...
I couldn't talk it into doing that. Rats. Alright, come on, Kim. Got more drugs to do. Walrus Man. What's your name? Everard.
So, the ship has sailed. Did you see it? I know you did. Tell me, what did it look like as it grew smaller and smaller when that mainsail dropped behind the horizon? Did it look like a germ? Did it look like a piece of bacteria?
No.
His tone is totally different now. The jolly man of the people is gone, and so is the smile. You get a sinking feeling.
It's sort of like a bacteria. Going smaller and smaller.
You wanted us to relay all this information to her.
That this is a takeover? That I want a war? God, I hope you also told her about the drug trade. They absolutely hate getting their hands dirty with that.
He's dropped the mask. Put the mask back on, Everett. I want us both to be.
You can kill 1,000,000 people,
sickles.
but if you do something the police doesn't like, well, then you're out of the yacht club. Goodbye, you inhuman fuck.
I know why you've been so forthcoming.
No, Harry. What we have is real. We're working men. This here is real.
Ooh. So this is your plan all along? For me to relay the information to her?
Harry, I can't see into the future. We are all playing by ear on this planet. I had no idea she'd react so strongly.
But you did want me to relay info to her.
I did. I knew the negotiations would go better with police officers telling her horror stories from inside the harbour. It's scarier this way.
It is scary.
Turns out it was a magnificent strategy. I never thought it'd so fundamentally fuck her up.
How do you know she left?
Harry, I bugged her cabin. I bugged her whole boat. I had cameras surveying her boat. Hell, I even wanted to bug that thermal cap, but my boys advised against it.
Where did you get... Oh my god. He's got so many bugs because he's Nurgle, Lord of Flies. Oh god! Oh! So you've been listening to our conversations all the time?
Not me personally. I had guys recording and processing this information for me.
The hard boys?
Hell no! They'd fuck it up. They can't do anything right. I mean my real boys. My special task force boys.
Do you have men anywhere around here?
Where are these boys?
Do you, do you have men anywhere around here?
They sure as hell aren't hanging out in the open with beers in their hands for the cops to question. They're pros, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Thanks for letting me play a part, Everett. Word.
Harry, you made a conscious decision to relay that information to her. You could have kept it for yourself.
But she said she's insane. Like me.
She's not insane. What did she tell you?
She told me she's overeated from pale transit.
No, she's not. She's a sentimental alcoholic. They all are. Never take a drop and you'll be 8 laps ahead of those upper-class winos. Just like old Mr. Clare here. Try it. You'll be a real super detective.
I've actually walked the path of sobriety for a while now.
I can see that, Harry. Alcohol has left its marks, but you're doing better than when I first saw you. Rich man is shitting himself. The working class sober.
You used my intellectual curiosity against me.
Against you? Oh, Harry. I'd like to think I used it for you.
It was interesting. No arguing against that.
Conceptualization is on his side. But she told me a beautiful story about the discovery of the Insulumdi.
Of course she did. Rich people have the best stories about all the interesting things they've done and seen, all the beautiful places they've been to. It's just sentimentalism. She can afford to be sentimental, and she can afford to lose as well.
I think this is Edgar. He doesn't have the bounce. He had a bounce in his words when he was talking about anything, really. The real Everett wouldn't be this sad. What's gonna happen now?
What was always going to happen? We take the harbour, and she fucks off to Ozon, uncorks a bottle of wine, calls her partners, and says they need to distance themselves from this nasty business before the big shit spinner splashes everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Only difference is the Union doesn't have to lose 2,000 men to machine gun fire.
You just told me. I would have been on board.
Harry, when I need to tell people, I might as well do it myself. That's why I like initiative, and inspiring initiative. It's more natural that way.
Ah.
And safer too. You never know who you can trust.
But I'm a man of the left. I proved that.
You knew something. Something big. And you wanted to see what happens when you tell someone. So you told her. Anyone who's ever been close to power will tell you. Inside information is the sweetest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's better than money. It's better than pussy. Money only makes you special for some salesmen. Pussy only makes you special for yourself. Information makes you special for all mankind. It's the ticket to history. Right on, Harry. What you did was participate in history.
I was in history.
When history calls, you have to pick up.
I do?
You had no choice. None of us ever do. A hard disco cop like you, I knew you weren't one to resist temptation.
I am a hard disco cop. I knew he recognizes my disco, even when I'm not wearing the disco clothes.
You know what, detective? I am going to leave this out of my report, and I suggest you leave it out of yours too.
Why?
Just look at the three of us. The three careless boyaderos. Good times. Good times.
Okay.
Okay. Hell yes it is.
So what now?
Now there's a whole lot of work to do. For me and for you. I suppose there was a reason you came here, so let's get to it. What can I help my best friend and comrade with today?
What's the containers out of your
My
office?
dear Harry, there are literally Harry,
Smooth talking. Maybe that's...
I'm always happy to educate. Very nice. Most cert. By all means, Harry.
Alright. Well, he doesn't have anything more to share with me. I need to get into that container. My rhetoric simply will... My rhetoric must allow it. Hey. Hey, you. Insane. Why not?
Hey, mister. I'm
Container.
full of that.
Told you.
It's not missing. It's missing. Let me run around here for a second. Shit. There's something in that container. I fucking know it. I know it. I've been inside containers like that before. They have something in them. There's no way I should be able to talk to that container. I've been speaking to that container for weeks now. Tell me your secrets, container.
Before
I'm pushing the buttons. I'm pushing all the buttons. Raising the container. Dropping the container. Raising it.
a rusting control panel, the crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all. No screech of metal. The crane does not. No screech of metal.
God damn it. The buttons don't move them anymore. Let's see his final resting place.
This
Hello,
is
Renee.
the night watchman's. Generally speaking, it would be dishonorable to take it.
I
Take me.
suppose Renee is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
This is gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
Will this improve my rhetoric? +1 to Revachol nationhood. It's missing something. Okay, you know what? Next stop, we suggest her into a date. It's gonna work. I was close already. No, Kim makes it awkward. I should have done that instead of Let's talk to this guy. Hey, how's the tribunal?
Right to work. Right to free flow of commerce. Fucking I'm going to interpret that as a yes. How about you fuck?
Okay.
There could be weapons aiming at us. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still.
We were promised work. Main gate's locked, and I don't mean the scrawny mess like civilized folk.
It would be better for the neighborhood.
No!
He seems to do not be fooled by the programming. There is a precarious balance in.
Alright. Okay. We're going in. Get that, the cryptozoologists. There's no one left. Hey.
I can't believe.
He's not gonna talk to me anymore. It's unfortunate but necessary. I'm going into the room. I'm gonna see what she wants to talk about. Oh! Sad all over it.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with.
I could level up electrochemistry. Investigator pills, but I don't think the pills will give me anything anymore. I feel like someone's watching me behind the gas store. A woman.
The same small, heavy door.
Alright. Let's put on our badass clothes. I am an instrument of war. I am an instrument of war. An instrument of war. A war instrument. An instrument of war. Physical instrument of war. Pain threshold, half light. Give me physical instrument. Scented scarf minus 2 physical instrument.
Wow, this jacket makes you feel strong. As if your blood is mixing with that of the venerable Philippian loyalists of old.
Mixing? Does my blood need mixing? Or is it good as is?
Apologies, you're right. The need for a strong it's time to clean. It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
The what?
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Vow?
The vows are blood and flesh.
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, wait, what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems?
Liberals?
Yes, them. But also women.
Women?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Woo men in the fucking kitchen at all?
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we call it something else, like a traditionalism?
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that.
Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, Brota.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Why is my stomach trying to get me to be a fascist? I could have been the evilest man
The
alive.
same small, heavy door.
Alright. I'm loading up physical instruments. I'm gonna see if I can knock down his door.
Small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Actually, let's see if I can just roll it really quick.
The same small,
Rolling.
heavy door. No lock in sight. You kick it. Gung host.
All right.
Let's not.
We're loading again. I'm indestructible. Let's see if the roll's
Same
different.
Small, heavy door. No lock in
Fucked
sight.
it up again, but is that a 3?
You kick it.
It is a
All
3.
right.
Okay, I'm actually gonna do this because I just want to see if it goes ahead. I'm sick of this shit.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
I found your boy. It was empty, just seawater.
Oh,
Did you take the document?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
Lady, I'm a misogynist now.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
Versus people who after you took them.
They couldn't know where I put it. I'm absolutely sure I was not followed. And I've told no one but you. You mentioned seawater? I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
The words, washed away, sound distant and strange suddenly. Somewhere.
Yeah?
Got sad written all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty
Is
bad.
that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The SAD got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial SAD spill in there.
Somewhere below, military-grade SAD is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection.
Something is bad in my head in the past.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
It's a feeling, white and filled with doom, gaseous, invisible, deadly. It's everywhere. White phosphorus.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got. With a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Doesn't feel like love at all.
Are you sure? Love is terror.
Where's that door lead to?
You tell me, officer. I've been trying to open it, in case the contamination gets to the roof and I have to move on. No luck.
I have other questions for you.
All right.
Why do you feel like you've won here?
I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir. All the time.
All the time.
She smiles. A bitter little smile. She means it.
But this turned out well for you. You've slipped past all suspicions.
Clearly, I haven't. We're having this conversation, aren't we? How well could it have gone? I mean,
The snow falls on her shoulders, then melts in her light blonde hair. Cold and soft.
You're still in love. Do you not hear drama just say we're not in love with her anymore?
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment facility.
The dried flowers on the roof. Could Ruby have left them? They don't fit with anything.
The what? Oh, those ones. I don't know, sir. I said I have no idea what to make of them. Honestly, I think they're just trash.
I think you're lying.
I mean, there's no reason for me to think they're somehow connected to her.
Where are you contained for then?
For my sins, of course. The long-standing sins of a bad, frivolous person.
You are a bad
For
person.
destroying my first love. For working for bad people. The list goes on and on.
It's turned out well enough for you to not manage to not become a suspect.
Did I? Why do I still feel suspicion hanging over me then? What I managed was to get him killed. I understand that.
The lieutenant looks away, over the railing. He feels uncomfortable with his conversation. He doesn't know what to add.
Something's off with this theory I developed about Ruby.
I don't know what to say.
It all seems fortuitous for you.
None of this is fortuitous for me.
That's it then, I guess.
She nods, slowly, carefully even. There is suddenly a strange glint in her eyes. Not malicious, but dangerous.
Let's return this later. Quick save again. Kick open the door. I'm gonna keep quick saving this
small,
until I kick
heavy
this open.
door.
Kick it.
No lock in sight.
Failed that, but... Ow! I'm gonna get it.
You kick it.
6. Ayo. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I was just thinking lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Let's talk about you and Ruby again.
She nods, then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
That's all about Ruby for now.
Okay.
Roll it again. Roll it again.
She slowly
This is my last one. If I don't get this one,
the same
I'll just leave.
small, heavy door. No lock in
fuck.
sight.
Am I the worst detective of all time?
You kick it, gung-ho style.
All right.
Let's not.
8. Oh, fuck.
Bent metal. Broken, you are the destroyer. The bane of inanimate matter.
Gaze upon me, stuff and despair.
Kudos.
I need to think on that thought now, too. When is my date of birth gonna be generated? Can it hurry up? Please? I'd like to know when I was born so that I can figure out if that means anything. Doesn't mean anything. I might kill myself. God! I'm such a fuck up, I have to kill myself. But first, I have to show off my Revacholian nationhood. Hey guys.
Again?
Racist here. See you around. Racist misogynist coming through. It was fine when it was on the old man, but on me, it really is kind of bad. I think. Come on, Kim. Fascism won't build itself. And I'm, in addition to being the last communist, I'm also the failed fascist. Let's get out of here. This could I have partied with her? Let's talk to the drunks real quick before we... Let's talk to the drunks about Ruby. Before we do anything else. I think they might know something. They look like knowledgeable guys. Don't you think? Don't call who?
Don't call Abigail.
You see any woman around here lately?
Abigail? Abigail, where are you? Don't.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
What about you?
Tequila sunset.
Have you seen a redheaded woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Oh,
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
He's seeing you. But you, druggie.
The legend! He's back. And firstly, I got smokes and piss and a little speed to spice things up.
Amphetamine?
Hi, by amphetamine I mean speed.
Right, got it.
Good, my man.
I'm off. Alright. Well, he's not going to be of any help to me either. These children I don't think are going to be of any help to me. There are 2 old women in that park, and other than that, nobody. I think I've asked anyone in the rave. It's a Nolan Vinclu.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
Kim, any idea what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol's sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there.
I hope not.
There's no echo and no answer.
What's in there?
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Fascinating. Why am I looking over here? Let's call Abigail. It's finally
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. Still call. This feels wrong. End of tone.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
I might be. What's Pierre like?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
It gets lonely, even when you're with people.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Let's go break down a door, Kim. Come on. We are the police. Hell yeah.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken in sand.
Try to pull the door apart.
The metal doors are heavy. Yeah. Rust hurts your palms. But together with the lieutenant, you manage to slide them open just enough to squeeze in.
Good work. Shall we?
Let's go in. Whoa. I should take out my flashlight. Should equip my gun too. I'm always ready to be safe. Hold on. Items. Interacts. Where's the bullet? Where's the bullet? Did I not take the bullet with me? I need that bullet.
A police badge on. There it is again. Yes. From the sunset, there is a movement. Nick, why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Take a deep, deep
Bitter,
breath.
citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is that just your memory filling the gaps? Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Feels very, very familiar. Harry, please. You were supposed to discard it.
I'm gonna take that thought next. I still have skill points. I'm gonna take that thought next. What's in here? No, we're staying down here. That's a chair furniture. Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Crawling with something. She's down here. I can feel it. Look at that. Footprints. Dry Solari suit jacket.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computation components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
Again, look, old cybernetics. You could use them to replace your eyes.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
Could this be all that remains of failed R&D?
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this be part of the failed playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find that device here. You will be disappointed.
All you'll find here is pain.
How'd they do that? And
The
why?
how was the why is easy.
We've thought a lot. Let's keep thinking. I like thinking, Kim. I'm a thinker, you know. There's a crevice in the wall.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait. Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
Look, Kim, it's Comrade Mazov.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's all these democracy workers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Maybe I could move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the student's room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
Could someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
History. Oh, is that the slit? Wow.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? This does look like an embrasure, a slit made for shooting out of. Outside the window, desolation. Snow falls softly onto the coastal sand, where it melts almost instantly. On rooftops, it lingers.
Could the killer have used this as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide, and Mazovianism and murder are certainly not mutually exclusive. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
I can't see the burning rags. The shed didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control.
In fact, I think we're done with this bunker. After you, officer.
We've got the island left. My revolutionary hat. Clothes. Let's put on the...
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
This is a Ushanka, right?
Kraz Mazov would have worn this Ushanka. Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo. Glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
And after I forgot all my left-wing ideas. So close to my date of birth. Just 3 minutes away. Anything else? No, come on, Kim. I've got counter-revolutionaries to shoot, Kim. Come on. Footprints. Something in the air. Natural buzzing. Tunnel collapsed here. I feel like it's getting louder. The 600 bees.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A pain. Strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
I saw them too. Footprints. With the right soul worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do. will set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
We'll know Everett's true intentions and his plans for Martinez. What more is there to do with the Union? So the strike deadlock, like, tell Joyce about the Union's plan.
I still don't think that was a good idea. But yes, our affairs with the Wild Pines are in order, since she isn't in Martinez anymore.
I need a drink to keep me up. 1 second, everybody. I'm learning so much. Ah! We know Everett's true intentions and his plan for Martinez. What more is there to do with the Union?
I don't know. Little things. But you're right. We've gotten everything we can from the Union.
You've been very, very thorough there. Your fingers approve.
Thank you, Fingers. Do you know what ever happens will affect our cryptozoologists?
You mean Morel? I don't see how cryptozoology and the murder investigation are connected. But the situation in the city will get tense for everyone.
If it gets that tense, the amateur zoologists might not be able to do their job.
How bad do you think things could get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
You think it's waiting for us there?
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
I don't have a sneaking
Or
ability.
maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Date of birth generator.
Yeah, what was I born?
You were born in the year 07. In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell. In the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
Loading cap for logic race for 4. -1 difficulty to all physique passives. That's nice, I think. I need to look into that. I want to look into that. How do I level up? 36 points to go. This arrest should provide it. Go back. Hold on. Why did my thought leave? Money. There we go. Money. As I needed. Feels strange.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathway.
Don't cover my ears.
That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
I'm indestructible.
Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Are you gonna kill me too?
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency, blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
I saw your equations. The ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world.
Oh, like the sound we heard. The
At
sounds.
the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break you loose.
How did you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is all great. Can we talk about the man who was killed?
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not the cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Can you just turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
This.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
I've got a gun too.
She's carrying a 2-barrel front loader. Remain careful. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
Okay.
There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way. Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back.
Preparing for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit. It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
Did you shoot Lele?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
When I threatened to arrest her, Claudia broke. She told me everything.
Oh. Well, I guess I always knew she was a survivor above all else. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
First guess was entirely off.
Titus and his boys, man. They told us you were on the coast.
Even now, Kim is a paragon of professionalism. He is trying to make a clean cut of telling her she was betrayed.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like...
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it you who called me the human can opener? It's not personal. I opened him up.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I just stumbled in here. Can you please explain this shit
What
to me?
shit? I told you I didn't do it. Sounds pretty simple to me.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Would you say that Laylee was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
There's nothing more personal that you had against him? Perhaps his way with women?
You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me. And definitely not a reason to off someone.
See her confident gaze, her toned arms. Yeah, she wouldn't have had much trouble in the intimacy department.
Do you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate him, okay?
You don't feel sympathy for mercs? It's hard work.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
I have other questions.
I'm listening.
Do you have an alibi for when Laylee was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
They said you take the lift. It's like a really long leak. 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot of long haul and chugged a lot of beer, man. Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
No one takes a 15-minute leak.
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
She speaketh truth.
You have a gun.
And?
Where did you get it?
The gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
Really? Trigger Happy Jacks?
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
I see it's a front loader. Do you have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
I can't quite tell what kind of gun it is it?
A Nachtway 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That merc was probably shot from a distance with a military-grade rifle. Otherwise, everyone at the whirling would have heard the shot downstairs.
There's other evidence I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, evidence.
You like Clause a lot.
I considered her a good friend, yeah.
Are you a girl like her?
What the hell, man? Yeah, why not? I've gotten worse.
Her hand slipped from the dial of the compressor for a moment, almost turning it down. Then she put her hand back. Not yet. Not yet.
So you want more than just friends.
Oh, so that's where you were going with this.
She said you wanted to run away with her.
That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts we didn't want to catch up with us, and we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
The lieutenant watches her expectantly, occasionally shaking from the pain.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Clausia only said they maybe kissed. Someone is lying here.
Wait, Claudia said you only kissed.
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about to go into details for you to jerk off to later.
It's important to the case!
Seriously, just move on.
But I do want details, actually.
Rainy, is that blood on the ground before you? Are your ears bleeding?
Yeah, really?
Okay, then what happened?
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on.
No ill will then. It wasn't a problem for her.
Well, they said you got very angry when she started seeing Lily. Threatened her.
Yeah. One time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns with men were. I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
And despite everything, you helped her by staging the lynchings?
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer.
There are other things I ask about.
Go ahead. It's your body.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
Do you like to hang out on rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
Is that the only reason you hung out on the roof?
The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
What's so great about her antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
So you're sure you didn't shoot the merc on the roof?
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar.
You didn't leave any flowers for Claudia on the roof?
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
But these weren't just flowers, they were symbols of revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on.
But Claudia was mourning.
I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
Okay, so you didn't leave Maybelle's.
No, I did not.
You're running drugs for the union. I've been through your lorry.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
No, he didn't. I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
You're a criminal. I can't trust anything you say.
That's your prerogative.
You had a financial incentive to kill the merc.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the union.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
Then, it's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
But you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Nah.
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's afraid of you.
Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
You killed the merc if it wasn't you.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Claudia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
She also seemed high to you.
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Glad that I said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Well, they said you seemed to have a plan prepared when you got there.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone.
What?
You can see it. Her lips, though still white, don't seem to tremble as much anymore. She moves with focus and deliberation.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Showerhead? Resourceful.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Laylee herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Her grip on the gun is tight, her arms toned, her posture solid. Martinez lost a valuable defender.
You didn't kill him? Why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
What do you mean, the Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Who?
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why me? It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
What's my name? If you must know, tell me about. You must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time. I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Puta Madre. I've heard of Puta Madre. He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to know all this, but I've lost my memory recently.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
What do you do to this Madre anyways?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? Now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat.
Oh.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
Came to town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
I don't know what was happened to them.
Sure you do. I bet they're just outside waiting. I guess I'll take my chances.
Who was in this squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. The lady wasn't bad either.
What else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying.
Oh shit.
That sound about right?
No idea who these people are, literally.
That doesn't ring any bells.
Well, this has been a great talk, really. But I think I'm going to hit the road now.
She means it. You better make your move soon.
What do you know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
Communist tie-up back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first bag of...
Oh, and I'm dead.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Oh,
yeah.
someone.
Screaming is all you feel. Cop suffers final heart.
Alright. That's fucked. We're gonna... Yeah, I think that's enough time. Okay. Well, that's death number 8. This fucking... Can't even ask anybody any questions anymore. Properties. Death counter. 8. I am mad. I am mad. That was very anticlimactic, and now we've got to do it all again. Copy. Paste. It's fucked. Beyond fucked. More disco balls. Infinite fucking disco, I guess. There we go. We might not have another stream today, this week. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.